Listen, the reason God said every man and woman should keep themselves sexually pure before marriage is not because He is the wicked God He does not want you to enjoy. After all, He was one that made your sexual parts. He created all your body parts and He created them to function. They are not for fashion, they are for function. But they are only allowed to function in the context of marriage, in the place of marriage, not outside marriage. Sex is a very good thing, it's a beautiful thing, but only within marriage. When it is done outside of marriage, it becomes one of the ugliest things you can ever think of. But when it comes to perversion, the devil is the grandmaster of perversion. So he wants to make sure he perverts everything that God has made. God created sex, but the devil perverted it. You have to understand this thing. The Bible said in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7, if you read from verse 1 down, it's good that every man should not touch a woman. Say, but nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife and every woman her own husband. Now, if you look at that very passage, most time when a lot of men be claiming, I want to marry a virgin, I want to marry a virgin, I want to marry a virgin, ewa. So all those ones you've been spoiling, all those ones you've been destroying, who will marry them? After you have spoiled a lot of girls, after you have damaged a lot of girls, you want to go and marry a virgin, ewa. My friend, go and sit down one place. Eh? So you think God will just look at his daughter, his correct daughter that is complete, that has kept herself, and he will carry that daughter and come and give you that has played away match all over. No, God is not partial. And God is not, no, God does not do that kind of thing. He's not a gambler. God does not gamble with his precious children. God will reserve those ladies that have kept themselves for the men that have kept themselves. I know it will shock you to hear that some men are still virgins. Yes, you still have some men that are keeping themselves, even though that they are few, but you still have them. The same way they have a lot of prophets that have not bowed themselves to bow. You still have men that have kept themselves. You still have women that have kept themselves. And so you don't think that God will allow you to come and carry his daughter, precious daughter, and marry. That is why a lot of women now, I see most of them, they're going to China, going to Turkey to go and do what? To go and do operation to tighten that part, to become a virgin again. But since all the men are looking for virgin, after you have spoiled a lot of women, you want to come and marry a virgin. Who dash monkey banana? My friend, sit down, go and sit down. Who dash you? The one you spoiled, who will marry them? Better go and carry the one you spoiled and marry and begin to manage. When the Bible said that it is good that a man should not touch a woman, the reason why God is so, adamant, why the Bible is so persistent in that area is because of soul tie. Soul tie is real. And I don't want to, talk about soul tie today, but it's because of soul tie. That is why God did not want you to play with your body, because your body is his temple. And as your body is his temple, he wants you to keep your body holy. Now, most time men just demands virginity from women. The woman that must marry must be a virgin. What happened to you? That instruction of being a virgin is not only for the woman. That instruction of keeping yourself is not only for the women. The Bible said in 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 1 to verse 3, 4, 5. He said, now, I said these things, that it is good that a man should not touch a woman. No. Nevertheless, because of fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. Let's go back to this verse 1. It is good that no man touches a woman. Now, I want to ask you this question. If the men are not touching the women, should all the women will be virgins, right? Come on, answer me. I can't hear you. Answer. If the men are not touching the women, all the women will become what? Virgins. And if the men are not touching women, they too, they are what? Virgins. So when it comes to the issue of virginity, God demands that the man remains a virgin, the woman remains a virgin.
I don't want to see
until
you
they get married.
outside.
And when they get married, they can consummate their love. And that is where the two become one flesh starts from. They begin to bond. They become one flesh, not only flesh, but in spirit, in their body, in their soul. But we see a lot of men that have keziah, that have shared themselves to several women, coming to demand that the woman they marry must be a virgin. And when you spoil, you want who to marry them. The virgin men too that have kept themselves should go and marry the one you've spoiled. It does not work like that in the kingdom of God. My friend, go and carry the one you have spoiled, and let the men that have kept themselves too that are virgin also marry the virgin ladies.
Okay, okay,
Both
no
of them
problem.
be yourself, everybody will be virgins. And you can marry. And there will not be issue of soul tie. Because the man you're meeting for the first time is your husband. The woman you're meeting for the first time is your wife. And then when you come together to consummate your love, you become one flesh. There won't be any soul tie. There won't be any spirit.
Yes.
There will not be any kind of bobo, you know,
Please
baggages
don't
in
say
between
anything
the
again.
two of
Just
you.
go
And I'm
ahead.
telling you, you will enjoy your marriage. I'm not
Please.
saying that the people that are not virgins cannot enjoy their marriage. No, I'm just trying to tell you that most time when men make this demand is
Yes,
annoying.
I'm listening.
Even as much as we
Yes,
desire,
say it
we
now.
want it to be a good thing
Yes,
that
yes.
all the
Say
women,
it.
all our women are virgin.
Say it.
They keep themselves. Men who are the ones disvirgining these ladies. You are the ones. And God gave the instruction to the man.
Yes, go
God did not
ahead. Go
give the
ahead.
instruction to
Say
the
it.
woman.